Nice, nice. Welcome to KingPlayer TV.
Yes, sir.
Tonight we got a special guest. On KingPlayer TV, we like to let everybody introduce themselves, let everybody know who they are. So without further ado, let us know who you are, where you come from, and what you're doing in the guitar room.
Man, first off, I don't even belong in the guitar. But anyway, man, my name is Byron Harris Jr. Born and raised here in Toledo, Ohio. 26 years old. Multi-instrumentalist. Learning guitar is actually what I'm doing right now. But yeah, just a musician here around here in the city, man. That's it.
Multi-instrument. I can't even say the word because we play so many instruments. There's a difference between playing them and playing them well. So there ain't that many people that can brag like that.
Man,
right? So let's do some what, when, why, and how questions.
Okay.
So what made you get started with music?
Man, what made me get started with music? My dad. My dad got me started in music, and I grew up in church playing, and for me it was just, one of those things I saw and I learned from my father. I saw him playing a year old, 2 years old, 3 years old, just sitting on the front bench of the church and watching him play, and I was like, man, naturally just had the gravitation to it, and from there on, I remember 2 years old, my dad still have the picture. My dad took a regular pair of drumsticks, went down to his tool shed, cut them suckers in half, made them long enough for me, and from there on, it was just,
nice.
Crazy. It was on. So.
All right. So you mentioned your dad. Would you consider him a local influence as far as your music endeavors go?
Yeah, local and, man, just local and national. Like, I know, sometimes when people, they talk about how their parents influenced them, their parents may not be nationally known, but even still, for me personally, a vast majority of what I know now, even as a musician, even as it pertains to other instruments, I wouldn't have known it if it wasn't for my father introducing me to other music, but also picking points and picking different things out.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, but definitely one of the top 3 influences.
Okay. Right. Anybody else locally?
Man, honestly, I don't do the name thing because it's like I know I'm gonna forget somebody. But honestly, though, I'm influenced by everybody. Sometimes people say that in a sense of like, but no, I'm honestly influenced by everybody. There's when I listen to any and everybody, man, especially in a band setting, there's something that I can take from everyone. Like if I'm listening to the guitar player, okay, right, on top of like the the kick on 2 and 4. Or 1 and 3, and then the bass players just doing, all that kind of stuff.
Facts.
Just listening to what everyone is doing and seeing what I can take from this person that's doing this when I'm in the band setting that's similar to them. So
sure.
I'm inspired by any and
Facts.
everybody.
Facts. Yeah, you should be able to pull from everywhere.
For sure.
For me, I like listening to vocalists.
Yeah.
When I want to be inspired to play guitar, vocalists, especially. I don't know if anybody, well, you should hear of Rachel Farrell.
Yeah.
Singer. Man, if I want to be inspired to play some licks or some runs.
That stuff, Rachel.
Rachel, she'll give it to you all day.
Rachel got it, yo. Rachel got it, man.
Yeah. So talk to me about lately what's going on. As far as, are you solo? Are you in a band? I hear some rumblings about what's going on with something called Electric Friday. So speak to me about that.
Man, yeah. So Electric Friday is a band of comprised of myself, Chris Pope on drums, and Justin Marchand on guitar. And we honestly been playing with each other we had a couple gigs together.
Okay.
But other than that, man, like we were in a group chat on Messenger one day, and Chris Pope had the idea. Was like, man, why don't we just take this stuff further? You know, take everything to the next level, and come out here as a group. So I was like, okay, I'm down with it. I mean, some more gigs opportunities available when we have a group or whatnot. So,
right.
Took some photos and got everything done. Next thing you know, boom, we had a couple shows together.
How's it going so far?
It's going pretty cool, man. Honestly, I mean, you know how the normal things go when you're a new band. Still figuring things out and whatnot, trying to let people know who you are and whatnot. But it's been going pretty cool, man. We're just it's three of us, man, and we just vibe and do what we can, and we just try to make some good music and make the people dance, make the people like us, and make them want to bring us back. So
I get it.
That's what it comes down to.
Well, by the time this airs, your boy Justin should be in the guitar room.
Hey, man, listen.
Right?
If he not here, I'm talking to you, Doc. If he not here, man, we gonna have I got a nice little knuckle sandwich with him.
But by the time this airs, he should have been here.
Should have been here.
Should have been here.
Right.
Tell me who Byron's favorite artist is.
That's a great question to ask. For me,
all-time favorite artist.
All-time favorite artist. I have to go with Prince. Mr. Prince. Have to. Prince is the reason why I dove into playing multiple instruments. Prince is the reason why I decided to take that notch and take my game to another level, and be someone who I never thought I would be in the beginning. My father is just a one musician man, one instrument man, I should say.
Gotcha.
But the day he introduced me to Prince, that changed the game. I never seen one man, or never saw one man do multiple instruments. And for me, that was like, yo, that can be done?
The crazy thing for me is now it's much more easy to do it.
Yeah.
Back then in the late 70s and 80s, like him and Stevie Wonder, just tracking themselves. Being able to keep time.
Yeah.
But I have heard, and I did read some articles where Prince would always start with drums first. And there's one interview with Jesse Johnson, was the guitar player from the time.
Oh, man.
Where he actually watched Prince track a part and play drums for 10 minutes straight.
Oh.
Anything else.
Anything.
And then went and laid back the bass for 10 minutes straight. And that's how he started the song.
That's crazy.
That
when it comes to tracking, I usually do drums last.
He did
That's
it
the last
first.
thing I do. That's crazy.
So if we go out to your car right now, tell me what's on your playlist. What are you listening to right now?
I got a little bit of everything, man. I have classical. I got one of my favorite songs one of the songs I'm listening to right now. I'm kind of dissecting and just kind of learning. This may sound funny, but it's a joint called Ellie Remembers, and it's from the Ice Age 2 soundtrack by John Powell. John Powell is the composer of that. Also listening to some a little bit of everything, man. It's a joint called Never Know by this group called Kindred the Family Soul.
Yep.
Also listening to some Prince, of course. I was just listening to Thieves in the Temple.
Right.
Help Me by Joni Mitchell. Man, just like the list really goes on. Michael, what's my boy name? Michael Franks.
Yeah.
Listening to some When Sly Calls. What's another joint I listened to? I just had it. Say Elmo's Fire.
Yeah.
Yo, that joint. I found that off of watching somebody else's story on Facebook. I inboxed them quick and said, "Yo, who is that?"
Say Elmo's
He was
Fire.
like, "Michael." Yeah, Say Elmo's Fire.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, that's Michael Franks." I was like, "Yo, thank you, appreciate that."
Nice.
Yeah.
What eclectic group of songs and artists, which is cool. I was listening to James Taylor today.
James is good too.
What music inspires you now? If you want to go and create something, what would you listen to be inspired?
For me, it really depends on the mood I'm in. Sometimes I can listen to things and be inspired by either that sound or even by another sound. So like for me, I was listening to I got inspired by Justin Bieber's "Let Me Love You," and I messed around in E flat a little bit just on the keys, and I came up with a kind of a Caribbean, you know how that sound is of these days. But it really just depends on what my mood is. If I want to listen to some classical music, if I want to listen to some Joni Mitchell or some Michael Brecker or even some Dave Weckl. I was listening actually to what's my boy's name? He played for Dave Weckl. Man, this guy's amazing. He made Chick Corea. So listening to some things he
is out there.
Man, what? There were some things that I'm watching now that I watched back when I was a kid that he did for Dave Weckl. And for me, it's been inspiring me, and I've been listening to it for the past 2-3 days. So I'm trying to get into that vein of kind of create music like that. He had a song he did for Dave on the Next Step cassette videotape that was called Island Magic, and I was like, yo.
Yeah, you got to be a great musician to play with Chick.
Yeah,
you can't come slouching.
And not only here, but here too, because he's one of the men that has it here. But he has it there. I mean, he's been around the game for so long.
It's all about vocabulary. You gotta have a big vocab. Because he's going to get you to pull it out.
He going to get you to pull it out, yo.
So, tell me about your opinion on the current music scene.
We talking local?
The local music scene.
The local music scene?
Yeah,
man, yo, it's coming along. Like, it's so many groups out here, like so many people playing. I've been hearing about so many different names: the Skittlebox, Amelia Earhart's, Fusion. You got I did some work with some John Roth and Stonehouse. You got Organized Chaos, man. You got Distant Cousins, yo. And the list really goes on and on. It's crazy, and I didn't know that so many local artists and groups existed. I was reading the lineup for Acoustics for Autism. I had no idea this many groups existed. Locally.
That's incredible.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But it's coming along good, and I'm excited to see what the future is of it, because if it's good now, like it's been good, but it's a slow uprising that's happening.
Right.
And
yeah, it's coming along.
It's coming along.
Yo. A lot of good groups. Man, every weekend you can go anywhere.
Man,
and hear some good music.
Man, anywhere, man. And that's the thing, anywhere. I just subbed actually last weekend. I was with John Roth. They had their Stonehouse group, but it was dwindled down to a couple of guys, and they played some reggae, man, and it was fun. My first time sitting in with them. Yeah. Played some bass. It was fun, man. Nice. I was like, yo, we gotta play with them again.
Yeah, I got it. So, all right, pick an instrument.
Okay.
And tell me if you're sitting in a panel full of judges, and they told you to play your favorite lick if your life depended on it. So let's start with picking the instrument first.
Okay. The instrument would have to be that's a good one. Let's go with bass.
All right. What's the favorite lick then?
The favorite lick. That's a good one. Let's go with it's so many licks I can think of. There's a lick from the song called "Amazing" by one of my gospel artists. One of the gospel artists I listen to. His name is Ricky Dillard. There's a lick in there where it's just they're in the C sharp, so it's like I was like, man, I heard that lick and how they still kept the groove in it. So I was like, man, I heard that, and they still were switching notes and whatnot. But that lick right there, by like I said, the song is called "Amazing" by Ricky Dillard, and I heard that lick. I was like, man, that's gospel. So I was like,
sometimes certain licks stick to you, no matter what else happens.
Stick.
No matter what else.
No matter what else happens, like you could be grooving and you hear that, like what?
Right. Sometimes they don't go away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
As soon as you hear that lick for the first time, it's just imprinted in your brain forever.
Yeah, and man, imprinted. You lied.
So since you picked bass, if you were going on a desert island, what would be your favorite bass? Your favorite brand, favorite style to take with you to the island?
It'll be a Bass Mods. Bass Mods K 534.
Okay.
Man, those joints are like, they're a new company. Well, they actually been around for a while, but a lot of people are getting hip to them, and they're getting a lot of buzz and attention around the United States. But it had to be one of those, man. They actually have a bass I'm looking at. It's called a Vertical Fire one.
Okay.
That joint, it's like an orange transitioning into a red, and this like black accessories. Oh my god.
That sounds like something that what's your boy named Mono Neon?
Something like he actually plays a bass mod, but it's like yellow and like gold accessories and whatnot. But that's a dude right there.
Yeah. So you're on the island with the bass mod.
Okay.
What's your favorite piece of music you gonna take with you?
Gospel, man.
All right.
I mean, for me, honestly, that's how it all started for me. I mean, a lot of it started in the church.
Yeah.
But over time, church music I've been seeing it's been integrated with like other kinds of music, like rock music, and it's not always traditional. Your tune cat. It's been changing, and I've been noticing that some of the stuff almost been sounding like it's been fusion, but it's gospel, man. I definitely have to gotta go with my roots where it all started for me.
There you go. Well, we just got a couple more questions for you. We won't hold you too long.
Yes, sir.
But tell us what's going on as far as any gigs coming up with Electric Fry. What's going on coming up in the near future?
Okay, so with Electric Fry, we're at Acoustics for Autism, March 3rd, which is the first Sunday of March. We're playing at 10 p.m. to 10:45 at Buster Brown's. We're playing there. We're at the Luna Pier Beach Cafe in May, the 18th of May. We're playing there. We also got some other dates on our Facebook page. I can't remember a lot of them now, but a lot of them are like the summertime. Some are in July. We got some in August. We might have one in September too. So that's some local stuff that we have going on around. I'm doing some dates and stuff here in town, out of town. I actually will be playing at Floods this upcoming weekend. What else am I doing?
Okay, talk to me about that. What have you been doing at Floods?
Man, just been sitting in and filling in with guys, man. Yeah. Detroit is
insane.
They're making me. It's like, man, it's like I'm slowly becoming an honorary member. Yeah. Like, I mean, I still rep Ohio all day, period. Like, Ohio against the world. But them Detroit guys are nothing to play with. Like, those guys, man. And I mean, I'm there. I'm in Detroit 2 times out of the week anyway because I play at church there. But, man, it's like young dudes, like, killing. Multiple instruments, too. Like what are y'all drinking? What's in the water up here? Right. Like, what is it? But sitting down and playing some old school stuff with the guys at Floods, some Frankie Beverly and Mays, Anita Baker, pretty much just playing the covers or whatnot, but just like that real soul stuff. Okay. EWF,
good stuff,
Mint Conditioning, that good stuff, that wholesome soul stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So doing that. I got some recording I'm doing with an artist coming up pretty soon. She's from LA. Forgot her name, but she'll be here in a couple of weeks and doing some stuff there. Even my personal stuff, I'm just I'm doing some covers and remixes. Some of even my own original music.
Sure.
And I'm just trying to keep it going, man.
Good. Nice.
Just keep it going and stay working.
Nice. Well, I appreciate you coming by the Guitar Room. Let everybody know what the social media platforms is for yourself, for Electric Fry. Gotcha. Where can we find you on social media? My
man, you can find me, first off, you can find me, Byron Harris Jr. on Facebook. Byron Harris Jr. You can go and like my page on Facebook. It's B&B Music 2, B&B Music 2. You can go on Instagram, same thing, B&B Music 2. Twitter, same thing, B&B Music too. Electric Fry, we are on Instagram, Electric Fry, and then also on Facebook, Electric Fry, ELEKTRI, Fried, F-R-I-E-D. F-R-I-E-D, but you can find us there. But that's where we at, man.
There you go. There you go. Well, before we wrap up and let you play, remember everybody to go on to YouTube. It's the KingPlayer TV.
Yeah. On
Twitter it's KP71. Instagram is KingPlayer Official, and on Facebook it's KP7. So Byron, Mr. Multi-Instrumentalist, is going to take us out with some guitar playing from my favorite guitar in the bunch. And we'll see y'all next time. Go ahead, Byron. Take us out.